Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here at the Comedy Center at Gonzaga College High School for the first night of the DC Classic. Great basketball that supports good works. We have a great matchup in store tonight between Imhotep and Gonzaga Prep. My name is Drew Winters, and I'm here with John Ferrara. We have a lot of key storylines tonight, John. What do you think they are?
Yeah, Drew. So both teams in this playing today were eliminated from the tournament by the teams that are going to play in the championship tonight, Gonzaga and St. Stephen's St. Agnes. So they've had to face some of the toughest competition the DC Classic has to offer. So we're going to get to see tonight how they react to one another and which team can show up in a big game. Both these teams might have struggled in the tournament due to lack of inexperience. Imhotep is actually being led by a group of sophomores, a strong group, including Najee Reed and Ronnie Raphael, who combined for 26 of the Panthers' 61 points yesterday against McDonough. On the other hand, Gonzaga Prep is returning only 2 players from last year, Liam Lloyd and Jaden Stevens. So we'll see which young team can adjust better to the tough defenses they're sure to face tonight. And then speaking on Liam Lloyd, he is actually in the top 3 on Gonzaga Prep's all-time scoring list. That's an impressive feat considering John Stockton, an NBA all-time great as an alum there. So we'll see how we'll look for his scoring ability tonight.
Pennsylvania, the 7-time Pennsylvania State 4A champions, also making their first trip to the DC Classic. Let's start by introducing today's starters for the Bullpups of Gonzaga Prep. Starting at forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 42, Kaz Melzer. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 22, Hodges Fleming. Also at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 10, Joe Pugh. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 32, Will Reeves. And at guard, a 6'5" senior, number 0, Liam Lloyd. The head coach for the Bullpups, Matty McIntyre. And now for the Imhotep Institute Charter High School Panthers. At guard, a 5'11" freshman, number 1, Ramir Barno. At guard, a 6' sophomore, number 0, Najee Reed. At guard, a 6' senior, number 11, Sonny Woodley. At forward, a 6'7" senior, number 24, Cameron Roundtree. And at forward, a 6'8" senior, number 22, Elijah Taylor. The head coach for the Panthers, Andre Noble.
So we're going to get number 24, Cameron Roundtree, doing the tip tonight against number 42, Kaz Melzer for Gonzaga Prep.
One thing to look out for tonight is Imhotep's depth on the bench for big men isn't very large. They've got 3 key big men between Crawley, Taylor, and Roundtree. If one of them gets in foul trouble, that could be trouble for them.
You'll notice Ramir Barno was taking up the ball right now. Ronnie Raphael started in that place last night. Did well.
Good take there for Barno.
Barno has no issue starting the game.
Imhotep playing this press here. Liam Lloyd bringing up the ball. Liam Lloyd, as you said earlier, a big player for them.
They are. Liam Lloyd is actually committed to Grand Canyon University to play college basketball. He had offers from schools including Air Force. So we'll see how he does.
Lloyd with the three-pointer, a little off. Offensive rebound, though, there. Gonzaga Prep setting up their offense again. Lloyd up top.
As I mentioned in the intro, Lloyd is in the top three on Gonzaga Prep's all-time scoring list. That's really impressive because John Stockton, who's an NBA all-time great, went there. So that's a testament to how good he is.
Gonzaga Prep passing out the ball here. Fleming's with it. Fleming's the other night against Gonzaga had a good scoring outburst.
He did.
Let's see if they look for him later in this game.
Fleming's had 11 last night in a game versus Georgetown Prep, a victory. And Lloyd.
Passes a little off for Lloyd. Imhotep taking it here. Imhotep, the last couple days, has had some trouble scoring. Who do you think they're going to look for tonight?
You know, Elijah Taylor's always a consistent factor for them. Barno appeared, as I mentioned earlier, Barno had a very nice layup to start the game. So I'd look to Barno and Taylor. Taylor's a University of Notre Dame commit. He has a lot of skill. Look for him to get the ball down low. As well as Najee Reed. Reed had a number 0. Reed had a great game last night. I believe 15 points. Versus a good team, so look for him to excel tonight.
Fleming's there taking the charge, taking the ball the other way for Gonzaga Prep. Having trouble bringing the ball up the court. Flemings takes it himself. Pass there, gets the ball inside, kicks it out to Lloyd. Deep three. You know he can hit those though. Wiley bringing it up.
He can. He's a great shooter. One of the reasons he's a three-star
Elijah
prospect.
Taylor. We know they're gonna look for him inside.
Calling it a block.
Block on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor.
Let's see if they're going to look for Elijah Taylor.
They're going to call that on sophomore forward, Kaz Melzer.
Elijah Taylor, the biggest guy on the floor right now. Let's see if they can try to find him inside.
Sammy Wiley inbounds. You know, in contrast to the
Elijah Taylor again, they find him. I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight here, John.
I agree. You know, they started the tournament playing a little bit smaller of a lineup with just putting Taylor in to start. They also have put in Roundtree today, number 24. Maybe they learned their lesson from that loss to St. Stephen's St. Agnes to play a little bit bigger of a lineup.
Gonzaga Prep setting up their offense.
Imhotep's bench is giving them some nice support, cheering them on.
Fleming's outside. Lloyd missed his first 2 threes. We know can hit those though. Looks for it. Can't find it. 3 seconds left.
On the shot clock.
Takes it himself. Wow, good take there.
I think they're going to give him and one. They will.
That was Joe Few.
Nice play.
For Gonzaga Prep. Good take. Finishing with contact there. I doubt we're going to see a lot of that tonight with Imhotep's size inside.
I'm sure we will. A really nice block by Taylor. Did get called for a foul though, but it is a testament to how physical they like to play. We're currently 5 minutes left in the first quarter. 4-3 game going Imhotep's way.
Imhotep takes a 3-pointer there.
Make that 7-3.
Najee Reed.
Nice shot.
We didn't see his scoring ability the last couple nights, but we know he can hit those.
Yeah. He actually started to excel last night. I think he might have hit a stride.
Let's see if he can do that tonight. Barno outside. We see Elijah Taylor just singing a nice move by Lloyd.
Wow.
Wow, great move by him
there. That is why colleges wanted him to join their team so bad. Great player.
Barno bringing it up here.
He's really a great team player, too. Gets his guys fired up.
Wiley outside. See if they try to find Elijah Taylor off the pick. They do. He's going to shoot it himself from mid-range. No contest there, but he doesn't finish. Lloyd with it. Getting picked up by Wiley. He's a great defender outside.
They're playing very aggressive right now. Imhotep looks to check in. Imhotep will check in a few players, including Justin Edwards, Khalif Crawley, a big man, and Ramir Barno.
Lloyd has tried to do a lot by himself this game so far. They find him again from 3. Does not connect on this one. Elijah Taylor dominant on the boards there. Reed with it, takes it himself, passes to Taylor. Taylor
Nice
finishes.
shot.
Taylor's going to be dominant inside all game.
He will.
Fleming's with it, getting picked up. They're playing the press. They find Lloyd to break the press.
Nice pass.
Few
by
takes it
Lloyd.
himself short on it. Taylor with the board. Reed with it.
Few had a good look right there.
Wiley setting up their offense. Takes the open three.
Just misses.
Does not connect. Few with the rebound.
You know, it's
Gonzaga Prep's putting up the
both
ball.
teams are playing very fast right now.
Flemings takes it himself. Finds. Wow, easy take. Good pass there.
Both teams are playing very fast right now. It's obvious why they're going to put a lot of subs in. Looks like 2 guys are looking to come in for Georgetown Prep, 3 for Imhotep.
We saw Kaz Melzer there for Gonzaga Prep finish there. Elijah Taylor showing his range there. Misses.
Really pushing it for Prep. Nice
Dude,
ball
Fleming's
movement to
good
Fleming.
finish. We know he's a crafty finisher inside. Good take there.
So it's a timeout now taken by timeout taken. It's been a pretty fast-paced first quarter so far. We've got
Agreed.
2 minutes 45 seconds left. Gonzaga Prep has actually put on a little bit of a, I don't want to say comeback, but maybe figured out what Imhotep was doing, setting their defense more and pushing the pace.
Let's see if they find someone else to look for other than Lloyd, because he's been the spark on offense for them.
He has.
And there's been no answer for Elijah Taylor on Imhotep's
Yeah,
offense.
Taylor's been getting lots of looks. He's going to sit down for a little bit. They're going to put in Khalif Crawley, the big man sophomore. Had a monster duck in their season opener. He's going to. He definitely has the ability to be a dominant force down low. So we'll see what he can do. He is being guarded by Jaden Stevens, one of a sophomore.
Wiley setting up their offense here.
Interesting personnel choice to have Raphael not start this game the day after he put up 11 points against a good McDonough team.
Let's see if he can be an off-the-bench scorer.
He's in now. He distributed the ball there.
Imhotep passing out here. Wiley with it.
Yeah, you see this a lot. Wiley, they like to have Wiley inbound the ball. Kind of a play they have.
One thing I noticed is Gonzaga Prep's size inside is not as dominant as Imhotep's. Imhotep has limited big men, but their big men are going to be dominant when they're in. Edwards outside with it.
That's Jakir Harley, that number 12 that had the ball.
Edwards takes it himself. Gets the his own offensive rebound. Harley outside. Finds an open man short on the three. Another offensive rebound for Edwards.
Nice find by
Wiley
Edwards.
Misses.
That was a nice
Lloyd
find there.
finally comes up with it as Gonzaga Prep brings it down their own end.
Good find by Edwards. That pass on that offensive rebound.
Prep isolating himself. Good defense there with the steal.
Kaz Melzer looks to check in.
The ball going Prep's way.
He's going to come in. He's coming in for number 30, Aiden Von Buckwalt.
And Imhotep so far has had very good success staying in front of Liam Lloyd, not letting him get to the basket.
Yeah. He is a very capable three-point shooter, though, so they can't. He's a tough guy to guard. He can drive it.
Very versatile scorer right there. You find his playmaking there. Edwards with the block off the backboard.
We've gotten a couple blocks now. Imhotep has on those in the paint shots.
Imhotep is an athletic team. Wiley outside with it.
Raphael's a good ball distributor. He's done that a couple times now.
Wiley setting up their offense.
Crawley will set the screen.
Let's see if they try to find Crawley offensively. Wiley with the turnaround jumper off. Lloyd comes up with the rebound. He's now pushing their offense the other way.
We've got about 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Gonzaga Prep is up 10-9 on Imhotep. Turns it over there.
Gonzaga Prep with the loose ball, they get there. Probably going to try to find Liam Lloyd again.
That's Fleming.
Fleming taking him himself.
Nice ball handling. Cannot finish.
Almost finished.
Offensive
Offensive rebound. Fleming's again. Cannot finish. Imhotep pushing it.
Oh, they're going to call that a travel, I believe. Yes, they will.
They will call it a travel.
Kind of a crazy sequence there, if I say so myself.
Yes, he probably should have slowed the ball down.
Yeah, Fleming's, though, back on the other side of the court, had some nice ball handling, missed it. Offensive rebound taken by Prep.
Props to Gonzaga Prep for staying in front of him there and setting their feet.
As I was saying, Prep had it, turned it over, and then got a travel call. So, kind of a net zero.
Fleming is going to get some help here. McKiernan as their other guard out there right now. Fleming's probably going to be the dominant ball handler, though. McKiernan out there, setting up their offense. 9 seconds left. They're going to get one more shot. Liam Lloyd with it.
He's got an open look
Fleming
right there. Oh.
misses. Offensive rebound. Put
Nice
back.
shot.
Falls.
That's going to be it for the first
As
quarter.
time expires.
So end of the first quarter there. Prep is up by 3 points on Imhotep. Pretty good first quarter, if I say so myself.
Yes, we saw Elijah Taylor sit a little bit to end the second quarter, or to end the first quarter. But this second quarter, we're probably going to see a lot of him here
Yeah,
tonight.
looks like he's going to check in. Yeah, it's been a good first quarter. I expect Imhotep to be a little more aggressive. They've been shooting some perimeter shots, maybe go inside a little bit, especially as you said, Prep didn't have a dominant, as much force kind of on the inside as the Panthers did. So look for that in the second quarter.
I think the change in offense for Imhotep, early on they had Barno and Elijah Taylor out there. And I think taking them out really hurt them on offense. So let's see if they can find someone else off the bench.
Yeah, Raphael has been a good ball distributor. Look for him to score more, though. Reed has also gotten a couple looks, been successful on a few. I expect those two sophomores to really excel in the second quarter.
For Gonzaga Prep, they've been able to score, Fleming and Lloyd being their main scorers. And let's hope that's enough for them.
Yeah, I don't know. They've had some close ones by some big guys down low. Haven't quite gotten there. A lot of credit for that should be given to the big men on Imhotep for being so aggressive down there and blocking those guys. But I think that it won't be an issue. I believe that the big men will find a way to start getting more active.
So far, giving the ball to Lloyd has worked for them, so let's see. We'll probably see that to stay the same.
This is
Finds Few inside.
This is Gonzaga Prep's first appearance in the DC Classic.
Barno with the steal, but he goes out. Few passing it in. Let's see who they find here. Lloyd
Had a look there
in
for
the
a second.
corner. See if they give it back to him. Lloyd again. He's getting relentlessly defended on the outside because they know they can't give him those three-point shots. On the inside, he's going to get nothing on Elijah Taylor there.
Man,
but he gets his offensive
very physical
rebound.
down low. It's working.
Has Melzer there.
He did, yeah. Melzer
on
did
Elijah
get
Taylor.
points. As I was saying, this is Prep's first appearance in the DC Classic. They've done pretty well so far for themselves.
Good rebound and putback for Elijah Taylor. Kaz Melzer has a big job on offense and defense because he has to grab rebounds. And on the other end, he has to defend Elijah Taylor.
Yeah.
Lloyd taking it himself here.
So Cameron Roundtree's going to check in now on the next stop and play.
Gonzaga Prep working the ball around. Melzer on the inside misses. Elijah Taylor grabs the rebound out of nowhere.
Nice job by Taylor there.
Barno bringing the ball down. Finds Taylor again. They call it travel there.
His foot slid. So Roundtree's coming in for the freshman, Justin Edwards.
We see Imhotep taking a bigger players out there right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like the way they started their game. Two big men out there.
With Crawley on the bench right now. He'll probably come in for Taylor in a minute.
So Imhotep is doing kind of a 2 senior, 3 sophomore setup right here.
Barno bringing the ball down here.
Their guards are all sophomores, good ball handlers. The 2 big men are seniors. Nice move by Raphael there.
Taylor himself.
Got tied up.
Gonzaga Prep takes it, pushing it down the floor. McKiernan.
Ooh,
McKiernan almost gets stolen from him.
They
call a foul. They call it on Barna there.
It's Barna's first foul.
We haven't seen many fouls this game, so.
We have not. Only 5 through with 6 minutes left in the half. On 5 combined.
And Fleming outside. Outside. Gonzaga Prep misses it. Lloyd with the offensive rebound. Almost finishes there.
That's where the utility of the 2 big men come in, Roundtree.
Barno shows his speed there. Ooh,
way overthrown.
bad pass.
A little too eager there, I think, by Barno. So we got 5:45 left in the half. And Gonzaga Prep is up by 3 points.
Fleming passes it out. McKiernan misses. Imhotep comes with the rebound. That was Roundtree with that board here. We should see with this lineup for Imhotep that they dominate on the boards. Let's see if they find Elijah Taylor. They do.
You know,
is he going to take it himself?
You know, part of the
gives it to Barno off the screen. Barno takes the 3 and makes it.
Ties the game. You know, part of such a prominent sophomore presence in this lineup right now is the fact that they had 3 seniors, Imhotep did, graduate last year to D1 schools.
Lloyd with it. Let's see. He's going to take it himself. Passes.
Nice takeaway by Barno.
Barno takes it from Kaz.
Been very active this last minute or so.
Roundtree takes himself.
Oh, I think they're going to call that a
charge.
Yep.
Lloyd set his feet there. You can see his experience there.
Sammy Wiley's going to come in for Ramir Barn. No, he won't come in. Sammy Wiley will come in for Ronnie Raphael.
You see Lloyd's experience there, to set his feet on the bigger offensive player.
Jakir Harley also checks in for Ramir Barn.
Fleming and Lloyd have played almost the entire game. So let's see if they can keep up this energy. Fleming passes out. McKiernan with it. Lloyd with it.
Lloyd trying to pivot. It's
Elijah Taylor on the outside.
Taylor is frustrated about something.
Imhotep playing great defense.
2 seconds on the shot clock.
Lloyd takes a contested deep 3, hits
it. Wow.
He's a great shooter.
Wow. Amazing shot.
Hand in his face.
Contested deep 3, 1 second on the shot clock right there. That's why Lloyd is such a coveted college prospect.
They find Elijah Taylor again. He's going to take the shot.
Oof.
He's missed a couple of those, but I like the confidence. Because those are going to start falling for him, as we saw the other night. McKiernan with it. Fleming on the outside, setting up their offense.
Fleming's a really good ball handler.
If he can find his way on the inside, he can finish, too.
He can.
Good pass there for McKiernan.
That'll be Aiden Von Buchwald with
the
points.
There.
And now Khalif Crawley will check into the game in just in a few moments.
He's probably going to come in for Taylor or Roundtree.
I imagine he will.
3 for Wiley.
No, they're going to have a foul, though, on the White. A holding call on Imhotep.
On Reed there. Wiley misses, does not connect on the 3, even though it doesn't count. I think it would be important.
I think it was actually, try to correct you, I think it was on 22, Elijah Taylor that was the foul. I think. Yeah, against Elijah Taylor, that last foul was called on, so it'll go to the Bullpups.
I think Fleming is here going to bring the ball up. With Lloyd there to help. Fleming, a good ball handler. He's got to take it himself. Oh, great block there for Roundtree. He's dominant on the boards.
You know, in Friday's matchup versus St. Stephen's and Agnes, Roundtree fouled out. With a good amount of time left in the fourth quarter, you're really seeing how well he can play when he has a free range.
And that caused Crawley and Elijah Taylor to play. Good steal there.
Aiden Von Buchwald.
McKiernan takes it himself, but gets blocked. Lloyd with the offensive rebound put back.
Gosh, there are a lot of blocks in this game right now.
Imhotep getting the blocks, but Gonzaga Prep relentless on the boards. Does not give up.
Definitely makes it fun to watch.
Wiley with it up top. Roundtree. Wiley. Crawley saying this pick.
Open look.
Wiley
In and
misses
out.
from mid-range. He has not been able to connect here
He had
so far.
He had a good look though.
McKiernan, good pass.
Oh my goodness.
He showed his playmaking skills.
Roundtree with
But
another
Roundtree with
monster
another block.
Oh,
good.
wow.
Crafty
That
finish
was
with
an
the
amazing
block
finish.
and one.
Oh no. Is he okay? Yeah. Reed was down there for a second, gets back up.
Reed with contact.
That
finish.
was an amazing sequence. Blocked by Roundtree. Imhotep pushed the pace right there. A great finish by Reed. So now Justin Edwards and Ronnie Raphael will check into the game. They're going to come in for Sammy Wiley and Cameron Roundtree. So
Roundtree coming out. He must be
Roundtree.
tired from his defensive effort.
yeah, they've been really good efforts though.
With Edwards and Crawley, and they still have a great defensive lineup in.
Looks like Ramir Barno might come back in.
Lloyd has not checked out yet.
So Barno will come in for Reed, who just converted his free throw attempt, gets it, pulls, makes the lead 4 points for Gonzaga Prep with 2 minutes remaining in the
Fleming
half.
with it. Barno on him. Edwards now on him. Switches. They're going to try to find Lloyd on the outside.
Yeah, I don't know. Has Lloyd sat? I don't think Lloyd has sat this game.
Lloyd has not seen the bench this game.
Oh my
Bad
gosh.
pass.
Really good.
Good defense there
Good
from
skill.
Imhotep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good spin move, mid-range. Does not fall.
That was a
Kaz almost comes up with it. Crawley ends up with it.
what?
Oh.
My. Crazy sequence. They're going to call the foot of, I want to say, Jakir Harley out when he tumbled to the ground with the ball. That was a very physical sequence. We got a minute and a half left in the half. Gonzaga Prep is winning by 4 points, 21-17 against the Imhotep Panthers.
Let's see if they get Fleming the ball here. As they do. Fleming bringing it up with Barno on him. Barno's a good defender. He's pickpocketed a couple players. Lloyd with it. Isolates against Raphael. Pass inside. Few with
Just off.
almost finishes. Crawley's size on the inside.
Lloyd makes an aggressive
Edwards
play.
takes it himself. Euro steps, misses. Fleming taking it.
That was a really
Pushing
nice
it down the floor. Few with it.
gives
To
it-
Kaz. Gets
wow.
blocked by Edwards.
Crazy sequence there.
Raphael now pushing it. Imhotep finding inside. Edwards on the outside.
Wide open. Does not
Does
convert.
not convert.
45 seconds left in the half. Let's see
Lloyd
what they
taking
can
it
do.
himself. Setting up their offense. This is the first time the defense has been able to set up at all in the past couple of minutes.
So it seems like head coach Andre Noble wanted to check in Elijah Taylor, but he opted not to after some thought. So they'll stick
Good
with it.
steal there for Crawley, but they call it travel
Wow.
on him.
Imhotep is frustrated with that. That's a tough call for them with 25 seconds left in the half.
Interesting call with the ball bouncing on the ground. We've not seen Elijah Taylor in for a couple minutes.
He is not yet. Like I was saying, Andre Noble, the head coach for Imhotep, sent him out to the scorer's table to check in. But after a few seconds, he called him back to the bench. So we're wondering exactly why he's not playing. He hasn't actually really established a big presence in this game, but that could be because a lot of playing time. Cameron Roundtree, on the other hand, number 24, has been very good. Maybe they'll check him in instead for the last 25 seconds or so over the half.
Another thing we're going to look forward to is to see you've got guys like Lloyd and Fleming, two of their biggest playmakers and scorers, and they have not seen the bench yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they're going to keep him in for this last 25 and a half seconds or so because, I mean, they have I assume they're going to keep him in, and they do.
Let's see if that changes in the second half.
Fleming has been a great ball handler this game, as he always is.
Few passing it in. Finds Lloyd on the outside.
Deep pass. I think the shot clock is off, so they could control the rest of the quarter if they wish to, but they don't appear to be looking to do that.
They're probably going to attempt to take one last shot here. Fleming with it.
Fleming checks the clock. He knows how much time is left. He's looking at it.
8 seconds remaining.
5 seconds.
Lloyd with
Deep
it.
three.
Deep contested. Short.
Air ball.
Feel with it.
So there's 0.4
seconds left.
I think
Doubt that they'll get any attempt up here.
I think Lloyd wanted the foul there on that three-point attempt. He was had hands in his face from 2 Imhotep players. So no heave attempt. So that'll be the half. So good first half by Gonzaga and Imhotep early. 4-point game, both within reach for either team. This is similar to what we saw on Friday night with Imhotep. They stayed close in the first half. Maybe let it go a little bit in the second half against St. Stephen's and Aggies when they played. So we'll see if they can hold on to this close game heading out of the locker room in the second half.
Gonzaga Prep has been relentless on the offensive rebounds, especially after some big blocks for Imhotep.
They have, yeah. Yeah, it's been a very physical game down low. I expect that to continue. Roundtree, as you mentioned, Roundtree and Taylor have not checked in recently. Surprising considering Taylor's a Notre Dame commit. So yeah, we'll see in the second half. And we'll be back momentarily in the next couple minutes to start the second half.
Looking on to the second half here, we've had a defensive battle so far.
We have.
What do you think to start up Imhotep's offense? What do you think that's
you know,
gonna be
their
key?
big men have been just really good on defense, especially Cameron Roundtree, Elijah Cross, and Justin Edwards. Look for them to get it down low to them on offense as well. We all know, Elijah Taylor can shoot on the perimeter as well as going inside, but I'd look for the Panthers to give it to them, to give it to Roundtree, and to give it to Edwards, who are all guys who can dominate inside. Edwards especially has a really nice finishing package for his layups. He can get around some big guys. So I look for that when we start the second quarter. It's only a 4-point game, well within reach for both teams. Should be an exciting second half.
As you mentioned, Roundtree, he's been great defensively for Imhotep.
He has, yeah. He's had tons of blocks, really active. Only, I think, at 1 or 2 fouls, which is much better than the first game of the tournament when he fouled out. So that should be interesting to see.
Indeed.
So
we see Roundtree and Taylor in there. For Imhotep.
So it'll
Lloyd and Higgins as well, and
Imhotep will start with the ball.
Gonzaga Prep.
They will inbound.
Barno out there as their primary ball handler. Barno setting up their offense here now.
Little confusion there by Barno and Reed, figuring out where they want to go. So
Elijah Taylor getting positioning down low. They just can't get him the ball.
He's being guarded by Kaz Melzer.
He's played great defense on him so far.
Good ball moved by Roundtree.
Wiley outside takes another 3.
Wow.
He connects on this one. That's his first deep shot of the night.
That's similar to what Liam Lloyd did at the end of the second half.
Fleming with the ball. Shows off his ball handling skills up top. Lloyd with it now.
So Lloyd
Wiley on him.
Lloyd has not sat a single minute in this game. Very impressive.
Great
endurance.
pass there for Lloyd.
That'll be Will Reeves.
Lloyd
Will Reeves, the
connecting.
senior, with it. Barno is taking it up now.
Fleming on him.
Fleming's a good defender as well as a good ball handler.
They're playing good defense.
Nice.
Forcing them to get contested shots, but
Good
Reed
shot.
there.
Good shot by Najee Reed, the sophomore. As I said earlier, really strong group of sophomores on this Imhotep team.
Fleming showing off his ball handling skills. Down low is pretty open there. They just couldn't find him.
It is. Kaz Melzer is really looking for the ball. He was open a couple times.
Fleming taking it himself. Has Barno jumping, and he hits on the mid-range shot from the corner.
You know, it's interesting. Well, Kaz Melzer has been open many times now in the paint. So he's going to be good for offensive rebounds if Imhotep doesn't start guarding him more.
Elijah Taylor there ready for the rebound, but he doesn't get it. Lloyd pushing it up now. Fleming outside. Does not connect. Offensive rebound, though. Finds Few. Connects there, wide open.
That gets the Gonzaga Prep bench very fired up. So it looks like Ronnie Raphael will check in now.
Barno bringing it up now.
He's going to check in next stop and play.
As you mentioned, Imhotep's got a young lineup here.
They do. They've got 2 seniors, 3 sophomores out on the court right now. Actually, I'm sorry. They have Sammy Wiley as well, who's a junior, or senior, actually. So they do. They do have young players. They also have some experienced guys on the court right now.
Reed there with a contested shot.
Wow. He's fired
Imhotep's
up.
coming out shooting.
They are. And they're
everywhere.
They're good at it, too. It's going to be stop and play. Timeout. Timeout by Imhotep. Interesting choice, actually. I would have suspected that Imhotep would have wanted to keep the pace as they had scored a bunch of points just there. Seemed to be on a little bit of a run, so
interesting time to call a timeout.
It is.
Maybe they want to make a
substitution change. Yeah, maybe they also just wanted to readjust, seeing how Gonzaga Prep came out of the locker room, seeing what kind of type of offense defense they're playing. Maybe wanted to take a timeout to regroup, figure out how they're going to attack the rest of the second half.
They've connected on the last 3, but I don't know if Imhotep wants to keep taking these contested shots. If it works, but we'll have to see.
It's going to be hard to rely on those shots later in the game. maybe trying to establish a presence in the paint. Elijah Taylor, who's committed to the University of Notre Dame, very good basketball player, has not been super active this game. He's been good on defense, but his offensive shooting has not been a big, very present, I guess. And we know he can do it too. He's a very good shooter.
He's had to change his role this game because he's not scoring as well as he usually does. Let's see if that changes.
We've seen Roundtree dominant on defense as well, not so much on offense. Look for them to get it going down low. So yes, there was a substitution change during the timeout. Ronnie Raphael comes in for Ramir Barno.
Barno's been good on for them offensively.
So Raphael is going to take on the challenge of guarding Liam Lloyd. That's a tough ask on a sophomore. Really on anyone.
I think Elijah Taylor's going to just guard the paint, and they're going to try to help guard Lloyd.
Yeah. Lloyd's a very good player. It's really hard for anyone to guard him.
Few has had a pretty good night as well, scoring.
Deep
Lloyd
three.
Comes up short. Wiley with the rebound. Imhotep's been pushing the pace.
They have
after timeout.
Almost a wild pass there.
Reed with it up top. Gives it back to Wiley. Imhotep's got a lot of good ball handlers on this team.
So they're not really putting anyone down low right now. Oh, there goes Taylor.
Elijah Taylor's getting positioning. They're just not feeding him.
8 seconds on the shot clock. 7 seconds. Tough finish.
Raphael, crafty finish there.
Great finish by Raphael. That gets the Panthers bench fired up. That was an amazing
Fleming
layup.
pass to Lloyd. Lloyd beat his defender. Elijah Taylor, good defense inside.
They're going to push it
ball.
now.
Goes to Reed.
Reed will kick it out
Reed
to
at the
Wiley.
basket. Wiley open. Catches Few jumping. Wow. Finishes off a bounce on the rim.
There's a tie game. We have a tie game right now. 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Fleming bringing up, pushing the pace. Nice good move on Reed. Few with the ball outside. He can shoot.
They got a lot of check-ins that are about to come in. 4 guys are looking to check in for Imhotep. They're going to take out most of their lineup. I assume.
A platoon swatch here for.
Yeah, they're going to check in, I assume, everyone except either Roundtree or Taylor to keep one big man in there.
Fleming 3 connects.
That will end the run. That will end the run by Imhotep. Seemed to have the momentum there for a second, but good answer. Good answer by Fleming.
Imhotep's coach is visibly upset. I think he wants them to play more on the perimeter.
I agree.
Wiley with it. Elijah Taylor with it. This is what they want to see. Lloyd with the pickpocket right out of his hands.
As I was saying, he's really not been a big factor on offense. Taylor has. They're going to give it to Imhotep. Look at this. Look at all the changes coming in. 6 guys from both teams.
Raphael being the only.
So, they're taking Taylor out. They're going to leave Roundtree, and he looks very tired. Oh, no. Never mind. He's coming out.
Raphael being the only player to stay on the court here.
For Imhotep, yeah. They subbed in 2 guys for Prep. Once again, Fleming and Lloyd will stay in.
For Imhotep, look for Edwards and Barno. It was surprising to see them switch out so many players. They're playing very well.
Yeah, that's why I was pretty surprised.
Raphael taking it himself.
Nice floater, but cannot connect.
Does not connect.
It's going to be
a little hard on that one.
We're going to give it to Prep. So 2:45 left here in the third.
Fleming's probably going to take this one.
Imhotep is down by 3 points. Tipped by Edwards. Off the foot.
Deflection. Great defense from Imhotep. Running a good press. Edwards off the switch loses, man. Fleming setting up the offense again. Edwards on him. We know he's a good defender. Lloyd up top. Trying to find Fleming. Can't.
Off the foot, I believe, of someone. That's a backcourt.
McKiernan with the backcourt.
McKiernan's a little upset with himself.
He's lost the ball in 2 straight possessions.
So they got Jakir Harley inbounding it.
Barno probably going to receive this one.
So they've switched it. Lloyd is now not guarding Ronnie Raphael. Instead, they'll put Fleming on him. Tough shot.
Barno.
Really tough shot. I don't know if he'll be. I don't think anyone's. I don't think the coach is super happy with that shot choice.
Fleming getting guarded very well by Raphael. Few with it. Lloyd is not in right now.
foul on Jakir Harley of Imhotep. It'll be on the floor, of course. So Joe Few is going to inbound it now.
John, with Lloyd coming out, who do you think they're going to go to?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Fleming has still, I don't think, has sat down much either, if at all. I expect him to get the ball. Joe Few has been on fire, too.
Missing on that one.
Yeah, he did miss on that one, but he has been good this entire game. Fleming's, as we've been saying a lot, a great ball handler.
Barno with the ball up top. So Elijah Taylor ready to come in. Imhotep setting up their offense now.
Nice
3-pointer.
Good look by Jakir Harley.
Just off. Rebound goes to Gonzaga Prep.
Watch out for Joe Few here.
Fleming coming up with it. Kaz misses. Imhotep pushing up the ball.
So
goes back to Barno.
Khalif Crawley took a little bit of a fall there. He gets up. He's fine. So we're just waiting for a stop and play for Elijah Taylor to come in now. Oh
Good
my!
take
wow!
There. Wow!
Wow! Ronnie Raphael has been just outstanding these last couple of possessions. This is going to be an and one opportunity here. He could tie the game here. We have 56.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Very good third quarter. About what we expected. They're getting a little more physical going down low. But Raphael has just been great.
We know Raphael can score. The other night he had 11.
He did, yeah. So Elijah Taylor has checked in. Oh, he cannot convert. So
Wiley ready to come in now.
Prep is down by, Prep is up by 1 point here.
Good defense by Raphael.
That's Raphael again.
With the pickpocket. Lloyd on him. Cannot finish. Barno coming up with it. Lloyd with the steal.
Physical possession there.
Few is going to slow it down.
Lots of bodies on the floor.
Prep. 30 seconds left. Gonzaga Prep with the ball. 1 point lead for them.
It makes sense. They're going to put the ball in Lloyd's hands for one of their final possessions.
Does not finish. Offensive rebound. Does convert there.
That is Aiden Van Buckwalt. He's been a good guy off the bench for them. 3 seconds left in the quarter.
Elijah Taylor here.
Wow.
Takes a contested
nice
shot.
Bucket. That'll do it. That's going to do it for us here at the end of the third quarter. Good, really good third quarter, in my opinion. Nice showing by Imhotep. Made up about, I think they were down by 3 going into the half. Now down by just 1. They could easily be winning this game. Good play by Prep as well. Yeah, I think we're in for a really good fourth quarter.
Early on, we saw some shooting from Imhotep from their guards. And to end that quarter, we saw Elijah Taylor hit his first deeper shot.
We did, and then in contrast, we saw Raphael drive it in. That was a phenomenal play, a series of plays really by number 4, the sophomore. Yeah, outstanding play by the guards for Imhotep. Following up on a nice performance from last night where Najee Reed and Ronnie Raphael put up a combined 26 points. On the other hand, Gonzaga Prep did what they needed to do, kept the lead, played well. Maybe 1 or 2 unforced turnovers there. Yeah, they also took Liam Lloyd out for the first time in this game. I'm sure he's going to play most, if not all, of the fourth quarter as well.
Going down the stretch, Imhotep's probably going to look for Barno or Raphael. With Elijah Taylor starting to find his touch, they might go to him as well.
So they're going to go with Raphael, Wiley, Reed, Roundtree, and Taylor in for this start the fourth quarter for Imhotep.
This is a good defensive set for them.
It is. I think this is one of their better starting 5 combinations.
With Lloyd back in right now, they're probably going to go to him. Raphael on him. We know he's a good defender.
Reed actually hasn't been as a huge impact this game.
He's played good defense on Fleming so far, though.
He has.
Fleming takes it himself. Bad pass. Raphael takes it. He's going to go himself, takes it from the top of the key.
Just short.
Rebound for Roundtree. Tipped up.
Oh,
Steal.
Raphael.
Loose ball.
No. Joe
Goes to
Few will get it.
Fleming now with it. Gonzaga Prep setting up their offense. Good ball handling moves from Fleming there. Takes the mid-range, connects.
I don't think I mentioned this yet. Gonzaga Prep was actually only 3 for 16 from beyond the arc last night against Georgetown Prep, which might be a factor in why we haven't seen tons of perimeter shooting from them today. It appears that there's a wet spot on the court. So the Gonzaga Prep coach right now
visibly upset.
Yeah, he's just instructing his players, looking for something a little bit different on defense. Offense. I think is what he's looking for.
What changes do you think we're gonna see from them?
I don't see any reason really to change. I don't think any reason to change. Maybe just continue to go inside on them. They've had a lot of success moving it around the perimeter to then only just pass it inside. So I think that's what we're going to continue to see.
Elijah Taylor here gets fouled.
That foul, I assume, will be on Kaz Melzer. Yep, it will. Sophomore. It's tough guarding someone like Elijah Taylor, especially if you're Melzer 6'4" versus 6'8". That's always going to be tough, especially when you're down low.
Kaz has done a pretty good job tonight, though.
He has. He has done a good job. Also been good on offense. So as I've mentioned, Taylor is committed to the University of Notre Dame for basketball next year. He did have offers from a good amount of other schools, though. It's understandable why. He's a very good basketball player all around.
Elijah Taylor connects on the second, cutting the lead down to 1 for Gonzaga Prep.
A little less than 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, sorry.
Some press being played by Imhotep. Finds few at half court. Lloyd catches him jumping. Fleming takes it himself. Finishes and one at the basket.
That gets everyone excited. The prep bench is on their feet. They like that opportunity to put this game into a 2-possession game for Fleming right here. It's currently a 3-point lead. Could make it a 4 if Fleming can convert right here. And now it seems like Daniel McKiernan wants to check in.
Fleming connects there, converting the and one.
So Kiernan's going to come in for Joe Few. Yes, Joe Few.
Right now, Imhotep's got...
And McKiernan will take on the responsibility of guarding Najee Reed, who's been actually very good on defense this game, as well as offense.
Right now, Imhotep's got Reed
wide
Wiley.
open.
Reed connects there from 3.
That's an easy bucket for someone like Reed, very good shooter. He was open on that one, Drew.
You mentioned earlier Reed and Raphael as 2 of the main scorers for Imhotep.
They are.
We saw Reed just there connect from 3.
Very impressive showing so far by them. They're still down by 1. I suspect that they're going to continue to go to them. They've been good for them all game. I don't see why they would stop. These last 6 minutes, 25 seconds of the game. Look for Raphael and Najee Reed to get the ball, as well as Sammy Wiley. He's been a good distributor of the ball. Maybe they'll start to give him a little more opportunity on to actually shoot. But still, very good performance by both teams thus far in the quarter. It's actually been a very well-officiated half, too. Only 4 fouls between the two teams combined in the last quarter and a half or so.
Imhotep not running their press this time.
Yeah, they don't press that often.
Fleming showing his ability to handle the ball here. Kaz with it outside. To McKiernan. Back to Kaz.
That's exactly what Prep likes to do there. Get you on the outside trying to guard them and then give it to their 2 big guys inside. They've been doing it all game. I think it's going to keep up for these next 6 minutes.
Interesting that they got a shot on the inside with both Roundtree and Taylor out there right now. Taylor coming up short there. Roundtree on Fleming here. A bit of a mismatch.
It is, yeah. There we go. Switch
Wiley
to Wiley
switches onto him. Fleming takes it himself.
Nice finish.
Good finish. We know he can finish at the basket.
If I'm Imhotep here, I really need some points. I don't want this to get out of hand. Currently 5 points. A lot of time left, but you feel the momentum shifting to Prep's side.
Imhotep cannot come out with another empty-handed possession.
Yeah.
Wiley.
I'd look to go down
Back
low.
to Taylor.
Which they are.
Wiley, open 3.
There you go.
Wow.
Good look there.
Good shot.
Good look by Imhotep.
Wiley showing his ability to stretch the floor there.
There you go. They're excited.
Imhotep's bench excited.
Yeah, Wiley is.
A stop here would be huge.
Yeah.
Raphael on Lloyd. Lloyd. Good
Oh
pass
my
line. Elijah
goodness.
Taylor, two-handed
Wow.
block down low.
That was
Jump
a
ball.
monster block.
Elijah
Imhotep's
Taylor
bench is-
coming from behind,
Wow.
showing his athletic ability.
Massive block. He grabbed that thing with both hands. He just ripped it. They're going to call that a jump ball. Oh,
Another wet spot found on the floor.
they're calling that a jump ball in Imhotep's favor, so.
Now on the court for Gonzaga Prep, number 38, Bob Buffalo.
Imhotep with the basket here can tie or take the lead.
They could take the lead. Their guards have been doing really well from kind of a little farther away from the basket, including the perimeter shot, so expect them to try to look to that.
We see Raphael, Wiley, and Reed out there. They've all hit shots from 3 so far.
Last night, they shot 17 three-pointers, made 8 of them. So not a terrible conversion percentage. They have the capability to shoot beyond the arc.
Elijah Taylor takes it himself.
Oh,
Good defense from Kaz.
That's, I think that might have actually been Will Reeves. 2 shots here. Oh, sorry, they're going to call that on Hodges, or Fleming. Hodges Fleming, the sophomore. Or sorry, junior.
Elijah Taylor at the line can tie up the game here.
Taylor was 2 for 2 from free throws last night. It's been
As
good
he
from
connects on the first.
Yeah, good from the line this game so far.
Kaz comes in.
He's going to come in for Will Reeves.
Kaz is probably going to be the man on
Yeah.
Taylor.
I expect they're going to keep him in for the next 4 minutes, 36 seconds of the game, as he's been good all game in offense and defense.
Elijah Taylor does not come up with the second.
So it's a
Lloyd.
one-point game.
Passes to Fleming. Trying to find Lloyd up top. Raphael
Really
playing
aggressive
really
defense.
high on him. Fleming with it. Reed on him. Passes outside. They can't find anything right now. 7 seconds left on the shot
Great
clock.
defense. 5 seconds on the
Fleming
shot
takes
clock.
it himself. Almost finishes.
There you go.
Roundtree with the board.
A bucket here gets Imhotep the lead for the first time in a very long while.
Wiley setting up the offense.
You can sort of feel Imhotep's bench like waiting to explode for this score if they can get it.
Elijah Taylor sees the opening, takes a 3,
not have
does
it.
not come up with it. Lloyd with the rebound, pushing the floor.
They're going to call that a foul. Good savvy move by Lloyd. He knows that there's a guy trailing behind him, chooses to stop and get him to get a pushing foul on Imhotep.
That's his.
That's a smart veteran foul right there. He's a senior.
Shows his basketball IQ
It does.
on defense and offense. With 3:43 remaining, they're probably going to look for Fleming or
Lloyd.
to score the basketball.
I agree.
Fleming doing a lot of dribbling here. 3-pointer for the big man.
That is Aiden Van Buckwalt. As I've been saying, good off the bench. He has been a really nice, has provided some really nice help this game.
He's showing his range there. Wiley with the ball, setting up the offense. Lloyd on him. Lloyd's looking
creeping
for a
in.
steal.
Yeah.
Reed with it. McKiernan on him. Reed sees an open 3, takes it.
It's not
a
good.
little off. Lloyd with the rebound. Fleming, Lloyd. Lloyd with the ball. Wiley on him.
Calling a foul. Elijah Taylor is going to be charged with it. And now Joe Few will check in. Joe Few's going to check in for... Not quite sure yet.
McKiernan checks out.
Yeah, McKiernan.
Fleming taking the ball.
So it's a 4-point game now. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Really close one, really good game. Imhotep needs to stop here to keep the momentum off of the Bullpups.
Fleming taking the contested mid-range, misses. Wiley coming up with the board.
Might have been trying to draw a foul there from Wiley, but it doesn't matter. He just takes down court.
Reed.
Nice ball handling. Oh!
Oh, Fleming, good steal. He initiates an offensive drive for Gonzaga Prep.
Oh, takes it back.
Good
They're calling it a
defense
kick
for
ball.
Reed.
Kick ball, I believe, on Reed.
Sticking his leg out as opposed to searching for the hand steal. They find Lloyd taking it inside. Passes out. Find Lloyd in the corner. Open, doesn't take
Hodges,
it.
there you go. Hodges
Fleming,
open.
back to Lloyd.
Hodges Fleming, sorry.
Lloyd at the three-point line. They find Few, back to Lloyd. Let's see if Lloyd tries to produce something
Deep
himself.
three. Does not get it.
A little off. Few
Rebound,
with a
Joe
good
Few,
offensive
good.
rebound.
Oh, cannot save it. Coach is a little frustrated with the lack of rebound there. Lack of rebound from Imhotep there, but they get the ball back anyway. Minute 50 left in this game.
Wiley bringing the ball down.
Imhotep down by 4. A possession here, a score here would be just great for Imhotep to stay in this game. Good defense, though,
Elijah Taylor with the ball. Backing down his man.
Oh, steal.
Steal for Lloyd.
Man, Lloyd has been a machine this game on defense with tons of steals.
Fleming with it up top. Takes it himself.
I think they're going to call a foul.
Foul they called.
Calling a hit on a Ronnie Raphael. So after a really good third quarter, Raphael might have disappeared a little bit in the fourth.
Offensively, definitely. Fleming with it. Raphael on him.
They're calling another.
Using his hands.
Another one, yep. They can't. That's going to be
Raphael's using his hands to defend his man as opposed to moving his feet.
his second foul in about a few seconds.
He might be a little tired.
Might
See if
be.
they check him out. Fleming with the ball.
Nice inbound play. Wide open.
Three-pointer here.
Wow.
Wow.
Great
Another
play.
three-pointer for him. That's his second three.
The stands are excited for them. People in the stands are excited for them.
Gonzaga Prep up 48-41 with a
They
minute
need a
remaining.
score here now. They're going to call a kick ball on Lloyd. They need a score. A minute 5 left.
Imhotep down 7 here.
Now, guys. You need to stop here. Right here.
A stop here for Gonzaga Prep would be huge.
It would almost ice this game. It'd be very hard to.
Head up, head up, head up.
Wiley trying to find something.
Tough shot.
Step
Does
back
not
mid-range
get it.
does not fall. Gonzaga Prep coming out with the rebound. Let's see if they foul here.
I don't think they will.
They're looking for a steal.
Or at least not intentionally.
Lloyd here with the ball up top. Use the time to his advantage here. They're taking their time.
They really are.
Fleming
Smart.
getting double teamed here. Timeout call for
Timeout.
Gonzaga Prep as he's getting doubled up top.
Panthers were trying to get into him a little bit.
We see little time remaining. Who do you think they're going to go for? Who do you think Imhotep will go for to hit a three-point shot?
You know, a quarter ago, I would have said Ronnie Raphael. He's been playing amazing, but this quarter might have slowed down a little bit. I'm thinking maybe someone like Sammy Wiley, who has a couple threes this game. Najee Reed has also been good, as well as, of course, Elijah Taylor. He's always there. Mainly, I think they need a big defensive stop. They need a stop here. A score would put it into a 9-point lead. A 2-point score here would put it into a 9-point lead for Prep. That can't happen if you're the Panthers. So, really crucial possession here. See if they put in some big men. If they'll just go with Taylor, they're going to, I think, stick with their guards and Taylor. So, interesting choice here. They're definitely, I think, going to shoot the 3-ball. Oh, here comes Roundtree. There we go. So, Roundtree has been a very good force on defense today. Lots of blocks. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Last, 35.5 seconds left in the game. Down by 7 if you're Imhotep. See what they can do.
Imhotep's probably going to look for a stop here and then a quick 3.
I agree.
Here we go.
Gonzaga Prep probably looking for Fleming here to give the ball. But not, they find Lloyd outside.
He's going to foul.
Reed fouls.
The prep bench can feel it. He can feel the win. It's right there for him.
Lloyd at the line.
They've got to hold him off for a couple more seconds here.
1-1 here for Liam Lloyd with 34 seconds left. Misses.
Does not connect.
Roundtree with it.
He leaves the door open for Imhotep here.
Wiley pushing it. They're probably going to look for something here.
Oh, tough fall
Wiley
by
takes
Lloyd.
it himself.
They're not going to
They
let
call it.
no points there for Imhotep. It's going to be on the floor on Aiden Van Buckwaltz.
It's a shooting foul. It's a shooting foul.
They're not going to count the points, though, that Elijah Taylor scored on the rebound on the miss. So, honestly, it might even be a good foul if you're Gonzaga Prep.
If Imhotep can convert on both of these, they cut the lead down to 5.
And leaves the door open for him, for sure.
They'll definitely have to immediately foul after this if Gonzaga Prep gets the ball.
All right, so it's a 2-score game now. 2 threes will do it. It's going to be tough, but
a miss here and an offensive rebound would be huge for them.
Yeah, you never know what can happen here.
They've got Roundtree inside.
I suspect they're going to be very aggressive on this next possession. Makes both.
An immediate foul here, if not a steal.
I know. I'm sure they're going for a steal here.
If they don't find a steal, an immediate foul here. Raphael fouls him. He's going to be at the line for another 1-1.
So 22.2 seconds left. Not only, about one and a half seconds off the clock there. So good effort by Imhotep there to keep points off the board.
Imhotep can only hope for misses here. Fleming converts on the first.
All right, if he makes this, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be 3 possessions. It's going to take three scores for Imhotep if Fleming makes this here. So good chance to ice the game. Number 22. He does. That's a big basket. Really big basket for him.
Wiley with it. Let's see who they look for here.
They're going to need to get a shot off quick.
Reed, contested 3.
Wow.
Hand in his face, hits it.
Amazing shot.
Immediate timeout for Imhotep.
That was a great shot by I believe that was Reed, yeah. So there's 12.1 seconds left, Drew. What do you think they're going to do here?
I think an immediate foul, hope for misses, and move the ball down the court, and another 3 is their only hope.
Yeah, it's still a 2-score game. It's 4 points now, so they're going to need 2 baskets. It's going to be tough if you're Imhotep. The ideal possession would be a steal on the inbound if I'm the Panthers. I'll probably put some of my big guys in. Maybe Crawley hasn't seen a ton of action. He's pretty physical, though. Roundtree or Taylor, and then keep in some of my guards who can shoot some perimeter shots. Look for that.
If Gonzaga Prep is able to inbound the ball, Imhotep's going to have to immediate foul and not let any time off the clock.
Yeah, for sure. It was a pretty clean game coming, a pretty low foul game, I guess I should say, coming into the fourth quarter. Gone up a little bit, presumably due to garbage time kind of fouls. We're at 12 total for each combined between the 2 teams now, and Gonzaga Prep will be in the bonus for the rest of the game. So they're going to go to the line for every foul.
I think definitely they're going to look for Fleming or Lloyd here on the inbound. 1, because they're their best ball handler, and 2, because they're going to convert at the line. Let's see how it turns out.
Yeah, Fleming has been great for them this game. I don't know exactly how many points he's had, but he's been a really good distributor of the ball handler, and he's been good on defense, locking up some of the Imhotep's big guys, or key guys, I should say. So let's see what the Panthers have in store here.
They're probably going to set some screens, try to get Lloyd or Fleming open.
If I'm Gonzaga Prep, though, I would want to do everything I can to not let anyone touch
Lloyd.
the ball.
Wiley has to foul Lloyd.
That's
2 seconds come off the clock, 10 seconds remaining.
You'll see the plan there was for Lloyd to actually get the ball because he's their best free throw shooter. So it was actually performed just how the Bullpups wanted it to happen. Gonzaga Prep is all the way from Spokane, Washington. As I mentioned earlier, notable basketball alum John Stockton, who was a force in the NBA a while ago, is actually an alum there. So
Lloyd converts on the first, making the lead 5.
Yeah, and Lloyd is nearing the scoring record for Prep.
Makes on the second 2 clutch free throws for them. They're going to try to go for a
Roll
the ball to not waste time. Wiley with it. They're going to try to look for a 3. Wiley takes it inside, misses. Elijah Taylor offensive rebound.
No foul
Gets it blocked.
there.
Fleming's with it. They foul him.
0.8 seconds.
0.8 seconds left.
Seems like this game might be over unless anything crazy happens. I suspect the game will go to Gonzaga, the Gonzaga Prep Bulldogs, and they will leave the tournament with a record of 2-1 in the tournament.
Fleming at the line here. He's been great for them offensively, and he's played great defense as well. As well as Lloyd. Lloyd's been great for them on the perimeter and been playmaking for them. Finding guys inside, scoring. He's been key for this Gonzaga Prep victory.
So Fleming gets the points.
That'll be it.
So it'll end with Gonzaga Prep 53 points to Imhotep's 46. Yeah, 46. Great game here to end the tournament right before the playoff section of it. The third place game will be coming up next in just a few minutes. Really good game, Drew.
Agreed. Great defense throughout.
Yeah.
Great shooting from Gonzaga Prep. I think that's the story of tonight's game.
Yep, Liam Lloyd lived up to his hype. Elijah Taylor maybe got put in check a little bit. The guards for the Panthers, though, did do well. Good effort by both teams, and really what the DC Classic is all about, really good basketball play. So that's it for this game at the Comedy Center. But the final score is Gonzaga Prep 53 to Imhotep's 46. I'm Drew Winter, I'm John Ferrara, and on behalf of the Gonzaga DC Classic broadcast, we thank you for joining us this afternoon. Stay tuned to the DC Classic Facebook page or Gonzaga DC YouTube page to continue to watch the games for the rest of today. Thanks for being a part of the DC Classic at Gonzaga, where great basketball supports good works.